Hey girl, I hear you want to become a UGC creator. Here's how you're gonna do that. Hey, I'm Kaylee. I'm a UGC creator and I graduated with a degree in film and content creation. So number one, as everyone says, that Canva portfolio is a must. Trust me, it's gonna save you so much time to get this out of the way at the very beginning because a lot of brands will ask for it. Some people say you can just send your TikTok profile, but for us, we're professionals. We wanna look professional. Have a portfolio. And if you wanna take it a step above the rest, get a domain. You can use like GoDaddy, Google, so many brands have them. So instead of it saying your name at canva.com, it'd just say yourname.com. It's great. So as you're starting this portfolio, these are the videos you're gonna need to put in them. Number one, a testimonial/review. Number two, an unboxing kind of aesthetic video. Number three, something in the lifestyle/fitness niche. Then I would have something in the beverage/food industry, and then some type of fashion or beauty video showing off the product of like how you like to use it. And then also, because I think this is the quickest way to get started with UGC, have a video about some type of app that you have on your phone, because this doesn't even require the brands to send you a product. Okay, so your portfolio is all done. Next, launch your social media. You can take some of these videos and post them to your socials, which is a great way to start setting yourself up for inbounds. So you don't have to spend all your time in the future expending your energy pitching, because take it from me, it takes a lot of energy. So as you're posting these examples, start pushing content out as well about what UGC is, how to get started, benefits of using UGC for a brand, because this is what's going to attract your client. After this, we are going to go into cold pitching. Here are the ways that I like to find brands for that. Number one, Instagram, TikTok, just scrolling through your feed, very easy. Also, if you're on Instagram, every few stories, there's gonna be like an ad that comes up. Most of those brands have the budget for UGC. If they have a budget for an ad, they have the budget for UGC. Then one that I really love doing that I just talked about is going on X or Twitter, finding UGC portfolios, because there's a lot there, and just looking at the brands that they've worked with. But make sure that you don't find someone who's very new, because most of the time it's just gonna be random brands that they just use for their portfolio. So if you can find someone that says like creative strategist or UGC coach or digital marketing coach, something like that, they have more experience. One thing that people did not tell me in the beginning was how many of these brands really should you be pitching a day? For me, in the beginning, I would say no less than 10. So many people slide into the DMs on Instagram. Personally, for me, I think this is a waste of time unless you can't find any email for them. Because for me, I think it's better to email the customer service line. Unless it's a really small business that you know runs their own Instagram, I think it's a better use of your time to just email their support line. Most of the time, they're either gonna say, we're gonna forward you to our marketing team, or they're gonna give you the email of the person that you need to reach out to. The thing about Instagram DMs sometimes too, especially for bigger brands, like they will never see your messages. It'll just sit in that approved box, like approve this message box for months. I found it just saves me time to just try to find some type of email. Also, one tip that I love, there's this app called MailTrack that you can install in Chrome, and it lets you see if people have opened your email or not. And it also tells you how many times they've opened it. Oh my gosh, this has been heaven sent when it comes to following up with brands. I can see who's really on the fence, like how many times they've been checking me. So I'm like, okay, they've opened my email 6 times. I'm gonna send them a follow-up email tomorrow because they're obviously thinking about it. And then you just wanna make sure that you have a contract in place, which I can make a video later about. Also wanna make sure you have your rate set. I would not go below 180. Bottom line, 180, 200 is where we want to be shooting, but 180 if you're fairly new. I see people doing like $25 and I'm like, for who? $25 for who? So this is just the very basic way of getting started with UGC. So if you're interested in getting started and you want to learn more, hit that follow button, save this video, and I'm your new UGC BFF.